Hi guys, today I'm going to show you how you can integrate your app with ConsoliAds. By the end of this tutorial, you'll be able to know how to integrate ConsoliAds SDK into sample Unity app. In order to integrate ConsoliAds, there are a few prerequisites. Firstly, the app must be created on ConsoliAds portal, and you must have downloaded the ConsoliAds plugin. In order to download the plugin, log into portal and go to documentation, download ConsoliAds, Unity, and download the 7 Ad Networks plugin. I've already downloaded the plugin and my project is open in Unity. To import the plugin in your project, simply double-click to run the plugin, and then we will select all and then press import. Now the import is done. For my project, I've created 2 scenes, Splash and ConsoliAds sample. You can download this sample project from documentation, download ConsoliAds, and then Unity, and download the sample project Unity. Now, you will need to drag the ConsoliAds prefab in any of the scenes. It is recommended to drag the prefab in the starting scene. To drag the prefab, simply search for ConsoliAds, then drag and drop the prefab in first scene. In my case, it is Splash. Once you have dragged the prefab, you will need to fill up some information in prefab in order to sync your app with server. To get the required info, open the tab that you created on portal, then copy and paste the app title and package name in prefab, and then choose the desired platform. To get the user signature, go to Personal Info tab on portal. Now, I need to specify the number of scenes in my game. For that, I will enter the number in scenes array and press enter. For now, I'll be using a single scene, so I'll just go ahead and enter 1. I'll select the name of my scene. Then to add the required ad type on that particular scene, I'll open the respective ad tab and enter the network list size. Let's say I want to add 2 ad networks, so I'll enter 2, then select the ad networks of my choice. Here, I'll be using AdMob as my first ad and ConsoliAds as my second. I can also choose a failover ad in case both of these fail to show. We will repeat these steps for rewarded video. For native ad, we need to enable it, select the ad network, specify its size and position. For banner ad, we need to enable it and select the ad network. The banner size can be chosen from predefined sizes of the supported ad networks. The next tab is of Ad ID list. Here, you will find the list of all the ad IDs that you have provided on portal after you have successfully configured server. Please note that you have to add the IDs from portal and not in the prefab. The next step is to configure server. But before configuring, make sure that you have selected the right platform in player settings. After switching the platform, click Configure Server and a pop-up showing Sync Successful will appear. As this is the sample project, I have already added all the required calls in my code to successfully show ads. We need to initialize ConsoliAds first. So for that, we will go to that section in documentation and copy the following line: ConsoliAds, not instance, dot initialize, having parameter user consent. As you can see here, I have created a function initialize button pressed, which, when pressed, initializes the ConsoliAds mediation. Then, to show any ad, we will go to that relevant section and copy the required line of code and paste it. Here, I'm getting the value from dropdown, which is basically the scene index, on which we added the ad networks. To know more about all these calls, please refer to our documentation. The last step is to run the Play Services resolver. To download the resolver, simply click jar resolver in prefab and you would be redirected to the download page. For convenience, I've already downloaded the resolver, so I'll just go ahead and import it. Select all while importing and allow any permission it asks for. Sometimes the resolver does not run automatically. For that, we will need to run it forcefully. Now, the The integration steps are complete, so I'll just go ahead and build my project. I'll go to Build Settings, add the scenes, then go to Player Settings and fill in all my details and click Build and Run. Now, I will run my build on a mobile device to successfully test ads. This is my splash screen. I will click Initialize ConsoliAds to initialize the SDK, then choose the scene and click Show Ad.